He always has plaster in the back of his truck now. But a lot of people have made a big deal about the angle of the toe row, that you can't change the angle of the toe row from step to step. I said, but let's think about it. If these are the same individual, then the toes would have to line up. So what if we line the toes up? What happens? Now all of a sudden the forefoot lines up perfectly here, through here.
Yeah.
The only difference is in the position of the heel.
Yeah.
Now that means that this is a pronated foot, the arch pushed down, and the axis of the fore and hind foot then align. Here it's supinated, twisted up, and that causes the forefoot and hind foot to be at an angle. And the point of inflection of the heel segment is exactly where we would expect it for the transverse tarsal joint, where that motion takes place.
Which is the mid-tarsal break, right there.
That's right. Well, there's here at ISU. So that's still nothing compared to Shack. And Shack's pretty robust. I mean, a lot of, like, you get somebody like Wilt Chamberlain and their bean poles.
Right, right.
The right size in the right place at the right time.
Okay.
But we don't know if it was bipedal or not, for sure. I mean, when you're that big, walking on your hands is really out of the question if you have an ape-like wrist and elbow and shoulder with a broad chest with shoulder blades on the back, because you have shear. We have trouble, some of us, with doing push-ups. And so we've got those gadgets that you hold on like this, or I just put, if I do push-ups, it's on the back of my knuckles.
You're pretty good.
But if you do it here, it hurts your wrist.
Yeah.
That's why gorillas and chimps have evolved knuckle walking to spare their wrists. So anyway, so if you're even bigger, 3 or 4 times heavier than a gorilla or chimp, rather, then you're either walking on your knuckles or you're walking bipedally. Well, we don't see, evidence in early hominins. We don't have really transitions in the hominin fossil record showing knuckle walking or adaptations for knuckle walking. Anyway, so that's that. Well, then those who say, well, but bipedalism is a pretty singular adaptation characteristic of hominids. It's got to be a hominin. It walks an awful lot like a hominid, only very superficially. Well, if that's the case, then the total absence of tools, material culture, would suggest that it's an offshoot much earlier than the emergence of Homo.